At around age 5 or 6, a Jewish boy or girl will begin to learn how to read in Hebrew. And as a parent, one of the great pleasures one can experience is to sit down and do homework and watch your child develop. They will bring home one day a pasuk from school, and the pasuk is broken down into words, and you have on one side of the sheet the Hebrew word, and on the other side of the sheet the English translation corresponding to that word. And the child will sit there and will break their teeth trying to get through the Hebrew word, the letters and the vowels, and then the translation, one word at a time, and then conclude the pasuk. Now, close the book and ask the child, what did you just read? And the child will look at you and say, I don't know. I have no idea. And yet, they just read to you the pasuk completely. Why? Why do they not know what they just read? Experts will tell you that if you focus on little details, you can sometimes miss out on the general picture. And this is why a teacher has to always make sure that while they're teaching a child how to read, they're zooming in on the detail, they should also train a child to be able to see the general context. Pesach and the weeks leading up to Pesach is a very busy holiday for all Jews. We are tired because of the amount of cleaning that we do. There's a lot of shopping. There's a lot of preparation, and often, unfortunately, come Pesach, we are exhausted. What we've done, unfortunately, is exactly what this child is doing. We've spent all of our energy focusing on the detail. When it comes to the general context, to the larger image, the picture of what Pesach is supposed to be, we are clueless because we are so exhausted. And while there's no doubt that all of these details are extremely important, there are many, many books, many volumes that have been written about these so-called details. But it is extremely important not to lose sight of some of the underlying themes of Pesach. Cleaning of our homes, for example, of all of the chametz, our Chachamim explain, is the idea of ridding our souls of the proverbial chametz, which is the Yetzer Hara. There is that theme. Another important theme on the night of Pesach is the concept of bibhilu. Bibhilu means in haste, very quickly. Chachamim explain that signifies the idea that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted so much to finally bring Bnei Israel to their potential that he allowed them to skip steps spiritually, so to speak. It happened very, very quickly. This is also a very big theme, a very important theme on the night of Pesach. The night of Pesach, we sit down and we tell the story to our children. While there are many details in that story, but the entire story, the totality, is about transmitting to our children the emunah in Hashem. And on that night of Pesach, this is the exercise that we have to do. Matzah has a general theme, maror has a general theme, all of these things have general themes. The lesson here is a very important lesson. While all of the preparation that we put in to Pesach is extremely important, and it is beautiful, and it is what makes Pesach special. But let us not forget that we can go through the entire season of Pesach focusing on details and missing out on the general picture. I want to take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a Chag, Kasher v'Sameach, an uplifting Pesach, and may the words, the promise of the Chachamim be realized very soon. B'Nisan nig'alu. In the month of Nisan, our forefathers were redeemed, and U'B'Nisan atidin niga'el, and in the month of Nisan, ultimately, the ultimate redemption will come. Thank you for listening.